Welcome to this instructional video for the Taoglas Antenna Integrator, which is part of the AntennaXpert suite of tools. In this video, we will explore what the Antenna Integrator is and how to use it. The Antenna Integrator is a tool that allows users to add embedded Taoglas antennas to a custom-sized PCB. Once the PCB is submitted to Taoglas, users will receive a report within 24 hours detailing antenna performance parameters. The Antenna Integrator enables users to estimate the antenna performance of a PCB in the concept phase of a project. Being able to quickly determine whether or not certain antennas are viable solutions can avoid lengthy project delays. A common reason for subpar antenna performance is the size of the ground plane of the PCB. The AutoSim can help de-risk PCBs that are not the optimal size for the required antennas. To find the Antenna Integrator, visit taoglas.com and navigate to Products, Tools, Antenna Integrator. To begin the design process for the Antenna Integrator, navigate to the PCB tab and input the desired length and width of your PCB. To place Taoglas antennas onto the PCB, navigate to the Antennas tab and select the radio technology required. Selecting a different radio technology will change the list of available antennas. To view some basic information, such as width, length, and height of the selected antenna, see the Antenna Description field. Once an antenna has been selected, click on Add, select your desired placement location, and click to place. Most antennas in the tool are edge mount antennas and can only be placed on the edge of the PCB. Others, such as the GNSS patch antennas, can be placed anywhere on the PCB. Each antenna will have a suggested placement position indicated by a yellow X. Once the antenna footprint has turned yellow, the antenna has snapped to the suggested placement position. These suggested placement positions are meant to guide users to place antennas in optimal positions for better antenna performance. To rotate applicable antennas, press R on the keyboard before placing the antenna. To exit Add Antenna mode, right-click or press Escape. To delete an antenna, click the Select button, click on the antenna, and click Delete, or press Delete on the keyboard. Continue adding antennas to the board if required. Note, antennas cannot be placed if they will overlap. This is indicated by the red footprint. Users can place up to a total of 4 cellular antennas, 2 GNSS antennas, 3 Wi-Fi antennas, and 2 ISM antennas. Once the PCB design is complete, navigate to the Submission tab and click on Submit Design. Complete the form and click Submit. At this point, users will receive an email confirming that Taoglas has received the submission. Another email will be received when the submission is queued, and a final email will be received including the completed report as an attachment. The report will include submission details such as PCB size and selected antennas, as well as the antenna performance parameters for each radio technology. These include parameters such as return loss, VSWR, antenna efficiency, average gain, and for multi-antenna boards, isolation. If you would like to get quotes or view full datasheets for the selected antennas, please visit the antenna web pages linked at the start and end of the report. If you have any questions about the report, please get in touch with Taoglas customer service and include the report ID. To provide any feedback, click on the feedback link at the end of the report and submit the form. The Antenna Integrator also has some optional features to aid in the design. Certain antennas have copper keep-out areas to ensure good antenna performance. The keep-outs are indicated by the striped areas on either side of the antenna. To configure the keepouts, ensure the antenna is selected and click Configure Keepouts. These keepouts can be turned on or off, and the keepout value can be changed. Each antenna also has certain frequency bands associated with that antenna. These bands are shown in the report on the charts as well as in the tabulated data. Additional bands can be added for each antenna if required. These additional bands will also be shown in the report. To add more bands, ensure an antenna is selected, click Configure Bands, and follow the on-screen prompts. Each antenna placed on the PCB will have a label indicating which antenna has been placed. In cases of small or large PCBs, it might be useful to change the label size. This can be done under the Settings option. The default view for the PCB tab is 3D. To rotate the PCB, hold right-click and move the mouse. The default view for the Antennas tab is 2D. To pan the PCB, hold the middle mouse button. At any point, the view can be toggled with the 2D/3D option. This has been the instructional video for the Taoglas Antenna Integrator. Keep an eye on our social media channels and marketing content to stay up to date on future updates to the Antenna Integrator, including additional features and new antenna additions.